today we are going to show you how we make our cheese crackers or cheese crisps, which is just basically cheese baked in the oven until it's like crispy and delicious.
Yeah, it's kind of like the bits that you used to get in your toasted cheese sandwich, right? So good.
You know the bits that stick to the pan?
Yeah, delicious. So first off, preheat the oven, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. So then the next step is to cut. We use cheese slices.
This is the ones that we've got that we usually like to use, but you can use any ones. I think a cheddar or something that's like, the harder the cheese is, like the drier it is, so the less kind of moisture that's going to come out of it, and the more likely it'll crisp up. So you can certainly do it with any cheese, but it's a bit, I think it's a bit more difficult to get like a mozzarella or something that's a bit kind of
wet.
Yeah, to get really crispy. So this is the one that we like to use, and we like to use sliced cheese because it's easier to work out if you are tracking or anything, because you know it's exactly like a quarter of a slice or half a slice of cheese, and it's just easier, I think, than using grated cheese or having to grate cheese. Or what do you think, Dan?
Yeah, it's so much easier. Even I can do it. But what I do, or what we do, is we cut them into quarters.
So like cut each slice of cheese into 4 pieces.
So what I like to do, I like double, and I just crisscross them like that and put them on.
So you take 2/4 of a slice, so it's half a slice of cheese.
Half a slice of cheese. Erika has a different
like a
style.
bigger crisp. Otherwise, I just like to put like 1/4 of a slice, and then you'll get a smaller, little daintier
we'll show you the
we'll make
difference.
a couple of different versions. But these are awesome if you miss crackers on keto, because it can be hard to get crunch sometimes. So we love to have these. They're pretty much a staple for us. We've had our niece and nephew here, and they pretty much demolish them any chance they get.
Just like that? Are they too close?
Oh, I think they're okay. So they will spread out a little bit, but they're great on like a like we've had them on a grazing platter with other meats and dips and stuff. They're good for dipping. We have them in our lunches sometimes, like with some guacamole or something. It's really nice.
Erika has even made a nachos with them.
What can't you do with
so
these
good
things? Or like with our chili con carne, like they're really nice.
We used to do that all the time.
Served on the side, like a couple on the side, rather than having cheese on the top.
And you can just like dip them. So
you could like crumble them up and put them in your Caesar salad if you're missing that kind of crouton situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they're so easy. Literally, we've just got a baking tray, and we've put some non-stick paper on here. If you had a silicone mat, you could use that too. And then we've just put the cheese in little squares. So this is like the single ones. It's just like 1/4 of a slice of cheese, and this has got 2/4 to make a larger one. So we're going to pop them in the oven. And how long do they take?
10 to 15 minutes. So we'll pull them out at 10 and see what they look like. It can be a fine line.
Yes.
Can
be a little tricky.
Get them from just a little bit too soft and not crunchy to burnt.
So you want to make sure they're kind of sizzling and bubbling all the way into the center of the cracker. But I don't like them to get too dark, because sometimes if they get really orange, they can get bitter. But it also depends on the cheese. I've noticed when I've used different varieties of cheese, the color can be different. So
even different brands of the same, because we tend to use the tasty cheese.
Yeah.
We've noticed different amount of oil comes out of different
and it can take different times. Brands. It depends on your oven, so you kind of just have to.
You just got to watch it. Yeah. And I didn't put a timer on, so that's a good start.
Okay, so how long was that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so you can see they've started to like crisp up around the edges, but in the middle, especially the bigger ones, it's still not. Like you can see, it still looks more like melted cheese than crispy bits. So if you take them out now, they'll still be kind of
rubbery. They turn kind of rubbery instead of crunchy. Yeah.
So we'll pop them back in for a few more minutes.
And you can see mine have mixed together.
See my nice little dainty ones? Okay, so that
An extra
was
3 more
so
minutes.
13 minutes all up, and you can see the smaller ones are kind of hard and like less oily, whereas these ones aren't. So I'm going to take the small ones out and then pop the larger ones in.
Probably for another 3 more minutes we'll try. So that has been an extra 3 minutes on those bigger ones, and
So
they
how
look
much
good now.
total?
16.
16. Okay. 16 minutes total. So obviously you just got to play it by ear, and it depends on your oven as well. But then once they come out of the oven, you just want to pop them straight onto a cooling rack and let them cool down completely and dry out, and then store them in an airtight container.
I find if they join like this, just like that, just wait till they're hard, and they'll snap apart very easily.
Good idea, Dan.
Yeah.
Cool. So we can try one of these.
I wanted to show you the difference. So this is Erika's one.
They're a little bit more
very
kind of
holy.
lacy. Yeah, probably a little bit crispier. Like
the bigger ones have less holes in them,
and they're a bit more sturdy, shall we say, for dipping. But let's try one of my little ones. It's cooled completely now. You ready?
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
Got you.
Oh,
So good.
they're good.
Just like the best part of the toasted cheese sandwich, basically.
The best tip is just don't let them go too far and don't pull them out too early. So it's a bit of a
Gotta find them.
it's a bit of a science.
Right.
You just got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
But
and try.
it's worth it just watching them to get them right.
They're really good. You should definitely give these a try.
So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We're going to do a lot more videos like this now, and also to see videos about our traveling and our keto adventures.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.